Hi there, Carmen, and
Hello.
hello, Fatso. How,
Hello.
how are you guys doing today?
Good, good. I'm excited to speak with you to hear the results of my food log that I was doing for the past 3 days.
Excellent. Yeah, I wanted to follow up with you about that. And Carmen, can you tell me your name, full name and date of birth, please?
It is Carmen Inigio Montoya Ruiz.
Okay. And your date of birth?
It is 8/23/79.
Excellent. All right. Okay. So yeah, thank you for sending me your food journal. That was wonderful to receive. And I think it was great to get a little window into what is your day-to-day diet. So um, first of all, I just wanted to ask you, do you have any allergies, any food allergies right away?
No, not that I know of.
No? Okay. And do you have any goals for this meeting in particular?
Well, I was just recently diagnosed with hypertension, and that's kind of scary. It does run in my family, so I guess a goal is just trying to find different methods or ways of eating healthier. Maybe that I'm missing something because I feel like I eat healthy already.
Great.
And, so
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be able to hopefully meet those goals by the end of this meeting. Also, I do want to know your the way in which you learn, maybe some of the best ways that you learn and process information. Is there something that stands out when I say that?
well, yeah. So I'm a kinetic learner. I'm good at learning auditorily, but I work at a bookstore, so I do need some visual paperwork. So is there something that you can send me afterwards through my chart? That would be great.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll send you some of the resources that I'm looking at here, some of the guidelines, the nutrition guidelines um, from the government. And also, myplate.gov is an interactive website that helps you arrange how arrange the things in your diet that help you achieve your um, your goals.
You can
So
send it to me as well, because I'm going to be helping her out.
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Having a team is way easier when you're, especially when you're cooking for two. It's much
Yes.
easier that way.
I just love him so much. He's my rock, my flame, my muse, love of my life. Fatso.
Oh, absolutely.
You're
Um,
my
love,
lady.
love that you guys have that connection and bond together. That will help you get through this time. So let's talk about your food log. Um, I'd love I love what you're doing. You already have a bunch of fruits and vegetables and grains. Nothing stands out to me too much. There are a couple things I want to follow up with you on. Um, I think that there could be you could enhance the amount of vegetables and fruit that you're eating and really try and amplify the amount of vegetables that go in. Some really good vegetables are squash, broccoli, zucchini. Dark leafy greens have a lot of iron in them and are a lot of good minerals and nutrients. Do those things sound like something that you could start working with?
Yeah, that's actually a lot of the ingredients in a dish I don't make often. Picadillo is the dish, but I can start making that more often. It's a good quick go-to. I know Fatso here loves it.
Love to
Excellent.
see you.
Uh, Carmen's picadillo is really good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, my
Oh.
Fatso, he loves it.
And so when you're making something like picadillo, what kind of spices do you put in there?
So I do some cayenne pepper, some salt, pepper, garlic salt, some seasoning salt,
Yeah, sea salt. Good.
some sea salt,
So so it's
Himalayan salt.
a lot of salt going into something like that. So salt actually is one of the contributing factors to hypertension, and it actually can have your body absorb a lot of water, and it causes it's hard on your heart and it's hard on a lot of things in your body.
Mm.
So not that you shouldn't cook with salt, but you should definitely be aware of how much you're putting in. And sometimes I like to cook without salt and then add salt at the end, like either on top, so you can just minimize how much goes in. Because sometimes if you can just put a lot in and not realize how much goes in. So yeah, start checking also labels on foods that have a high amount of sodium, and just trying to see where that extra salt is coming in, because
Okay.
we do need sodium as a human to function well, but an overabundance of it will be unhealthy for us.
Okay. I am worried about getting goiter, so maybe that's
Yeah.
the reason why I ingest a lot of salt, but I'll cut back on the salt.
Okay,
We're cutting
great.
back
And
sugar.
then one thing about the vegetables and fruit that they also enhance for your diet is they will give you fiber. And have you heard of fiber before? High fiber diets?
I've heard about it. I drink a lot of concentrated juices, so
Okay. Yeah. So juice is great, offers a lot of really good vitamins and minerals, but try the concentrated juices often will have a lot of sugar in them. So you want to try and avoid those. So if you can get fresh squeezed juice or something that doesn't say from concentrate, that would be excellent.
okay.
And then to go back to the um, high fiber is great for your GI tract. It's really good for heart health. So if you can, high fiber also comes in whole grains. So you'll want to try and enhance whole grains. There's refined grains and then there's whole grains.
Huh.
And so also like tortillas, which I know are a big important part of your diet.
Eat
Yeah,
a lot of tortillas.
We love
tortillas
tortillas.
tortillas are really important and they're tasty. But I think balancing the amount of tortillas that you have in one day. So like the first day you had about 7 tortillas in one day. That
Whoop.
seems maybe a little bit on the higher end of tortillas in a day. It's like 2 to 3 could probably be more balanced. Does that seem like something achievable for you?
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
go in smaller size tortillas as well.
You know, now that you put it on, that you read it out loud to me, I didn't realize how many tortillas I've been eating. And so it's weird when I hear it, when I write it down, it doesn't seem like that much. When I hear it, whoa.
Yeah. Well, Carmen, so something we want to try and do is promote health and not necessarily focus on what you can't have, but focus on what you can have. So, thinking of like other alternatives to tortillas or balancing tortillas, like white rice is also something that I've noticed on your journal, and rice is really good, but brown rice actually comes with a lot more um, nutrients in it, and so that would be a really good thing to consider when making a rice dish.
I'll try that. Brown rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some healthy oils to work with are avocado oil and
Sorry, my boss is calling.
olive oil. Okay. Does that mean you'll be out in a little bit, Fatso?
Yeah, I gotta leave here in a few minutes.
Okay, excellent.
So this is important, so I'd like you to please stay.
Oh, I'll stay.
Okay.
So one thing
Thanks, Sugar Plum.
you two are just too cute. I want to touch on is physical exercise and how important physical exercise is for boosting your mood, reducing stress, and improving sleep. And so I'm wondering how much in a week you exercise, Carmen.
How much would you say, Fatso?
Maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Walk. I don't know. We don't really exercise very much.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I guess we're pretty
Maybe walk to the
sedentary.
grocery store every once in a while together.
There
Yeah.
you go. That's a great idea, Fatso. Yeah,
Buy some groceries.
minutes a day really of getting your heart moving, maybe breaking a sweat, something like that will feel really good for you overall. And I think will be generally really good for your body and your systems.
I can do that.
So let's see, anything else? Well, Carmen, why don't you tell me just in summary, what are a couple points that that you remember from this conversation that you're going to take away?
Okay, so if I remember correctly, you want me to incorporate more fruits, vegetables, dark leafy greens. I got a great dish for that.
Excellent.
Limit my salt. Fatso, I'm sorry, baby, but we
That's
got
all right.
we got to
That's all
find
right,
other
baby.
stuff. Yeah. Sorry, baby
I'll
case.
help you out. I'm gonna try to tone it down too.
Thanks, Smoochums. And then you got me my mind going now about my sedentary lifestyle. So instead of walking to the tienda to get my carne and my fruits and stuff like that, I can also ride my bike to work some days when the weather is, I think, appropriate. And then
Love that.
me and
Great
my
idea.
Smoochiekins can go for walks by the river.
Great. Wow. I think, you really you hit on some of the key points that we were hoping to find today. Do you feel like you accomplished your goal? Do you feel a little bit more empowered after this meeting?
I do. I feel a bit more relieved. I have a good plan set forth so we can start instituting and start taking action because hypertension is, like I said, it runs in my family. It's kind of scary. Oh, and you said limit the eat more whole grains. So I'm sorry, sugar butt, but no, we got to limit our conchas in the morning.
Yeah, no more counts.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, it's a sacrifice. We're just limiting it. So
But it'll help. Yeah.
I appreciate you being consistent with your medical follow-up. I think this was a great option doing the telehealth. I know you have busy lives, and so it's really great that we could connect over the internet here and make sure you're getting the care that you need, Carmen. And I will send those resources to you over your MyChart and that myplate.gov website. I'll include that. And maybe at your bookstore, you can find a recipe book that has some heart healthy recipes in it.
I love that. I never considered that. I work in a freaking bookstore.
Oh my goodness.
Come on,
That's
babe.
great. The potential is endless. So any questions for me before we sign off?
No, Nurse Molly, you've been awesome.
Okay.
Great.
Glad I can help out. All right. Well, take care and we'll see you again at your next follow-up.
I look forward to it.
All right. Take care
Bye.
now.
Later, honey.
Bye, honey. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm sorry, Nurse Molly. I just love him so much. My fatso.